Welcome in, baseball fans, and here in New York, the national spotlight is on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. It's the San Diego Padres taking on the New York Yankees. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And we got a rubber match on our hands today, partner.
Yeah, the final game of a three-game set. They've split the first two, and regardless of how important a series is within the larger picture of the season, it's a game you want to get up for. Every series win feels good, so we should see a fun matchup in this one.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. Just about set to go. And starting this one, Garrett Cole.
Comes into this start sporting a lifetime ERA just over 3. He's been pretty great for most of his big league career. Can't wait to watch him in this one.
Okay, all set to go. And here is Xander Bogaerts.
The shortstop, Xander Bogaerts.
The pitch. Flips the corner. And that's how this game gets started. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
Just off the outside edge. 1-2 the count.
Just missing off the plate there, according to the umpire, and out there on the mound, maybe trying to get an explanation. Can't say he's convinced, but it looks like he's accepted it.
Slider got him for strike 3.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
So digging in, Jackson Merrill. On the ground. And it gets by him.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's even up.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed.
Runner on the move. Ground ball up the middle, and it's through for a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single.
Back-to-back base hits. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
That one 95 to finish him off.
Oh, that was such a great opportunity to grab the lead. You had the infield back. All you've got to do is just put the ball in play on the ground and you drive across a run. It's a frustrating outcome for the hitter. Now, I'll still have a chance, but it's probably going to take a clutch hit with 2 outs.
Manny Machado swings through it for strike 1. Runners on first and third, 2 away here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2. Two on, 2 outs. Got him looking. Huge strikeout there.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
Back in the Bronx, and our starting pitcher here today, Dylan Cease. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, if you remember last year, this guy had 19 wins, and that's an impressive number. And hopefully he took into the offseason motivation to get to 20, because anytime you get close to sort of one of those next level benchmarks and don't get there, it's a good thing because you had a successful season, but it also leaves a kind of a bitter taste in your mouth because you didn't get to that level. So we'll see what kind of chip he pitches with on that shoulder this year.
The pitch. Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Next offering in there for a strike. Yeah, the count 1-2. The wind of the pitch. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Oh, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. It's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. First pitch misses.
1-0.
1 out, bases empty. And another ball.
2-0.
That one way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And that's ball 4.
Take it base.
Trying to work his way back into the count right there, but so much for that. Pretty good pitch, but just doesn't get the call on 3-0.
One gone runner at first. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge.
1 ball.
And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Man at first, 1 away. Runner takes off. Fouled off. He was late. Cease over to first. Chisholm back on a dive. The pitch.
2-1.
And a pitch out, but no steal, and it's ball 2. There's a strike. 95 of that one.
Throughout history, the fastball down has been the most successful pitch. Guys can handle a little bit better these days, but they, of course, still prefer something belt high.
Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Came inside with that 2-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like work.
Drops into the glove, and that'll do it. 1 left for the Yankees. Scoreless after 1. All set for the start of the inning. So here's the Padres DH, Gavin Sheets. Cole back to work. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Got him swinging. Now here's Jake Cronenworth. There's a strike. That one missed.
1-1.
Ooh, Rusty Valentine umpiring behind the plate in this one. he has what you might call a tall strike zone, both at the letters and down below the knees.
Yeah, and I'm sure that helps a lot of pitchers we see today who like to work up, down, trying to change eye levels and swing paths.
Yep, exactly.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. And down on strikes he goes, and 2 away now. 2 outs, base is empty. Next for the Padres, JT Realmuto. Close, but called a ball, and it's 1-0. Two outs, base is empty. So 2 balls and no strikes.
2 balls, no strike.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Strike.
In the air, right field. Judge really on his horse for this one. He's got it. And that is out number 3. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Now to the bottom of the second. We're tied, 0-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. And stepping in for the Yankees, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. The right-hander back to work. That's off the mark, and that's ball 1. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Strike.
That one ripped. And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second, throw, and it gets away. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics. Runner in scoring position now, and a good opportunity to push across the first run of the ball game.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. That's outside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
That misses off the outside edge. That's outside. 3-0. Guerrero stands at second with no outs. Next offering is in for a strike. Right through there for a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Kicks and fires. Fly ball, pretty well struck right field. Tatis going back. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His second of the year, and they grab the lead. It's 2-0.
He just sent a jolt of electricity into this stadium with that swing.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Jason Dominguez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame. Bottom half of inning number 2. In the dirt, 1-1.
Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Wouldn't chase that time.
2-1.
Kicks and deals. That catches the zone for a strike. 2-2. And another ball.
Full count.
3-2 now. Ouch, that one drilled him. Safe at first, and now we'll check on the right-hander. Hope he's all right. Catcher coming out to check on him. It looked like it got him on his back leg. So you'll wonder if that might be a problem for him in terms of pushing off the rubber.
Yeah, it's a great point, and we'll have to see how he looks. But to me, it appears he's moving pretty well. I think it's just going to sting for a while, but hopefully nothing more.
In now is the Yankees DH. And that's outside. And that is ball one. Left field. Hayes has it sized up. Nabs it. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, the third baseman.
So up next, Oswaldo Cabrera. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. And the slider just misses.
Tried to backdoor him with that slider right there, but just missed off the plate. Good pitch, though.
And the 1-0. Runner on the go. Fought off foul. 2 runs across in the inning. Here in the third and final game of the series. Runner goes again. There's a ball. Throw. Tag. Ow. A bullet from JT Realmuto.
Wow, what an incredible throw right there. And he might not have had time to get to his feet and catch that runner. That's an incredible display of arm strength.
Two down, nobody on. That one misses. 3 balls and a strike. Francisco Lindor waiting to hit for the Yankees. And the right-hander's 3-1. And a foul ball. Righty to the plate. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Out there to center. Under it. Makes the catch, inning over. 2-run blast for the Yankees this inning. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Third inning coming up in MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Top half of the third inning, and now it's Austin Hayes.
The left fielder, Austin Hayes.
Cole back to work.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
And a quick out, number 1.
The batter.
So the lineup flips over. Xander Bogaerts, the next up for the Padres. Led off the game with a strikeout. To third, Cabrera. Bogaerts retired.
The batter, the center fielder, Jackson Merrill.
2 outs, base is empty. Jackson Merrill, the next up for the Padres. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Merrill patrolling center field, batting second in today's lineup, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2. And they'll do it again. The Padres down by a pair. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. Missed with a changeup. Now 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
Way high. Left-hand hitter waits. Good eye right there.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with the 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
He's bagging. Give me that pitch one more time. A hanging changeup just out in front.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Oh, a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Arise stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. The other way, and that should be extra bases. Lead runner around second. Around third. Now a relay to the plate. He's safe as he gets his hand in. And that is his 1,000th major league hit. A nice moment for him.
Yeah, anytime you flip the page on a career milestone, it feels really good. You know that number's in front of you for a long time, and you can't get there fast enough. Good for him.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here. And that one missing low. Next offering in there for a strike. 1 and 2.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
Lifted in the air down the left side. That gets down for a hit. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-2.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a bloop hit behind third right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to, and the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Machado batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. Righty delivers. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Two outs. Outside. And to count 1 and 2. Tied up here in the early going. Hit hard on the ground to short. On to Jazz. Out number 3. They put 2 on the board with a couple of hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. We are tied 2-2. Back in the Bronx as we go to the last of the third. And stepping in for the Yankees, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Here comes the pitch. Ball 1 there.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That clips the corner.
Backdoored him with a breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Swing and a miss. And a count 1 and 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment.
Inside, almost got him. And here it comes. Sets him down looking. Throws him with a backdoor slider.
Now this pitching staff has been merciless against him in this one. I mean, he struck out 6 times in this series. We've seen no adjustment out of him so far.
Judge swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. And ball 1 to Judge. One down, base is empty. Oh, he doesn't get the call. 2-1.
And that's a pitch early in this game. He needs called for a strike. Struggling with command issues. He's got to get a little help from the umpire.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul. Got him. 2 away.
Well, big power guy right there and generating so much bat speed. It's hard to bring that to a halt once you've committed. They tried to check the swing, just couldn't do it.
Myers takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. Two balls, no strikes to count.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
Makes the grab, and that's the inning. We're through 3 and tied at 2 apiece. And we're back. Start of the 4th, digging in. Gavin Sheets. And a pitch. That's in there. 0-1.
You know, these Padres showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, when you commit to throwing an inside fastball to your glove side across the strike zone, especially with 2 strikes, if you're going to miss, you want to miss off the plate in. You do not want to leave it out over the heart of the plate. So that was excellent execution on that pitch. Really tied him up, and he couldn't get a piece at all.
Cronenworth in the box now. No balls and a strike.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
And that one is lifted in the air. Myers moving under it. 2 down.
Up next for the Padres.
And up to the plate is JT Realmuto. Flied to right his first time. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
0-1.
And that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Padres.
That ball was absolutely ripped. 111 off the bat. And I'm pretty sure it started to whistle after it left the bat.
I think I heard that too, Boog. And these are the moments we appreciate when we can look at StatCast.
Realmuto runs. Pitch outside. Throw to second. Out there. And that ends the inning.
Well, trying to get into scoring position, but a great catch and throw to end the inning. That's the way to pick up the pitcher.
Back now in the Bronx, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton with you. And leading off the bottom of the 4th, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
You know, these Yankees doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Kicks and fires. And it is 2-1.
2-1.
Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set him up to do more damage later in this game.
On the ground, right side. He steps on the bag. 1 out in the bottom of the 4th.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, Ben Wright.
Here's the catcher. He's already homered in this game. Popped up. Settles underneath it. Brings it in. And a couple of quick outs.
The left fielder, number 24, Jason
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Jason Dominguez. That's in there, and that's strike one. Chris, we were excited to watch him pitch. This is a little more along the lines of what we were expecting performance-wise.
Yeah, Boo, great pitchers like this, you may get one opportunity in one inning to get to them, to get some runs up on the board. And if you don't take it then, you may see zeros the rest of the ball game.
2 balls, 1 strike.
All tied up. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And there's a ball. Hit hard, base hit. And that keeps the inning alive. We all saw it was hit hard, but how hard was it, Singy? StatCast is here with the answer.
Yeah, Boog, it says the exit velo was 113 miles per hour, and it looked every bit of it, didn't it? I mean, just an impressive swing of the bat, and clearly he saw it out of the pitcher's hand, no problem.
Checks over to first, back safely. At the plate, number 14. That one fouled off. At the belt and fires.
1-1.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that's the inning. The Yanks leave one, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Back for more from the Bronx. We go to the top of the fifth. So digging in now for San Diego, Austin Hayes. And a foul ball.
You know, these Padres just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. Just one extra base hit for them, so they haven't exactly been hitting the ball gap to gap or out of the park. That makes it really difficult to generate runs.
And the pitch. Swing and a foul straight back. Next offering is in for a strike. Base is empty, one away, and we're at the top of the fifth. Late on that fastball.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Got him. That's out number 2.
Now batting, the center
Down the number 2 hitter, Jackson Merrill. And first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the rubber match of this 3-game series. Swing and a miss as he was late.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Two down, nobody on. Pulled down the line. This one hammered, but it's foul. A wind in the pitch. Now a fly ball to right center. Judge is there, and that is that. So they go quietly there. Last half of the fifth coming up. We are tied 2-2. Back at Yankee Stadium, ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. With the right-hander back to work. And a big swing and a miss.
You know, these Yankees need to bring up the quality of their bats and specifically their swings. We've seen a lot of soft contact from them, and it hasn't been easy to barrel up the baseball in this one, but I'm interested to see if they can make any adjustments moving forward.
The pitch. That to right. Tatis drifts towards it. And there's one down.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
For the Yankees, the shortstop.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Francisco Lindor stepping in now for the Yankees. Bounding ball here, rolls foul.
One place to start in terms of turning the offense around is pitch selection. I think if they get a little more selective about what pitches they're going after, we'll start seeing better contact.
That one misses. Going to count 1-2. Out towards right center. That's well struck. And that's a base hit. Around first. Digging for two. Now the tag at second. And he's out. Trying for two.
Gotta love the hustle and the attitude there to try to stretch that single into a double. But unfortunately thrown out at second base. He was so close to being in scoring position.
And up next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. And the Yankees have the lead. It's 3-2.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
It's Aaron Judge now, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. He was late there, strike one. One run across in the frame so far. Last half of inning number 5. Up the middle, and that one handled. Jump throw, an acrobatic play to end the inning. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now a 3-2 ball game. 6th inning coming up on MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Back at Yankee Stadium, top 6. Luis Ariz stands in.
Luis
as he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. And a ground ball to first, and that one finds its way through. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Wastes no time there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. 1 for 2.
Jr.
Gets the outside corner with that one.
That was just paint on the first pitch fastball.
That one misses. Ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
And a count 1-2. And he deals. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Outside corner, got him looking. He can't believe it. And now it's Manny Machado. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And the righty deals. And Manny gets a piece. Here's a 1-2. He goes down looking.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so They haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Sheets in the box again, takes a strike.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Get out of town. So he just clears the wall. That's his 50th career homer. And they slide in front in the 6th. It's 4-3.
Well, not every home run is a majestic blast off the bat, and even though he hit it pretty well, it was anything but a sure thing to get out. But today, the conditions were right. He got just enough of it, and I think the backspin really helped that thing carry.
Base is empty with 2 away. Now it's the second baseman, Jake Cronenworth. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it, and that is that. 2 across on this San Diego homer. It's now a 4-3 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Here at New Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, bottom of the 6th inning. Now here's the switch hitting power threat, Brett Myers. Misses outside, and that's ball 1. Action in the pen down there. Mark Leiter Jr. getting loose out there. Marinaccio warming up as well. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2-2.
Slider misses outside. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hitting on deck circle. And a pitch. And that one finds its way through. So a man on base to start the inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Cease keeping an eye on him.
This might be a steal situation, but that's not your average catcher behind the dish. You have to be careful here.
Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. No swing. Just held it back there. And there's the strike.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
Ground ball could be 2. Off balance feed, there's 1. And they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
If you blink, you might miss it, and that's the magic of the 5-4-3 double play. It happens so fast, which is a huge reason why this is such a delicate sequence. The entire play will break down if one person has bad timing.
Swing and a ball lifted left field. Hayes right there to make the grab. And that will end the inning. They hand the ball over to a new arm, Aroldis Chapman.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Well, 1-run game. JT Realmuto now at the plate. Foul ball there. Chapman, multi-time All-Star. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and occasionally works in a splitter. Sends it across to first, and Realmuto is out.
Up next for the Padres, the left fielder, Austin.
Now the left fielder, Austin Hayes. First offering, and it just misses. And that one fouled off. Next offering is in for a strike.
1 and 2.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Oh, see it more commonly in the sport these days, but man, a triple-digit fastball blown right by someone is still pretty awesome to witness. I mean, you got to be geared up and ready to swing it when a guy like this comes out of the bullpen, because that fastball, it eats, and if you're not ready, you're going to be walking back to the dugout.
Lindor fires over to first. Bogart's retired. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Padres go down quietly, and it remains a 4-3 game. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Adrian Morejon.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
On the ground to the left. Sneaks through, base hit.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated. Good bat speed.
The Yankees going with a pinch hitter, Ernie Clement.
And this is a big at bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
And look out, as that one ran in and got him.
Well, he's just glad they got hit with an off-speed pitch there instead of a fastball. Man, that would have hurt a lot more if it had velocity.
Cabrera.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And there's one away. New pitcher coming on, the veteran, Mark Leiter Jr.
Gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Back to the top of the lineup, and now it's Frankie Lindor. 1 for 3. And that one is inside.
1-0 count. Look for him to be aggressive here. You got some runners on base, an opportunity to catch a mistake and put some runs up on the board.
Lindor swings through that one.
1-1.
Holding on to a 1-run lead here at the bottom of the 7th. And the count 1-2. So the tying run at second. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. Right past his coach, headed for the plate. Throw is high and over his head. Tries to get back and save.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
Runners at the corners here, 1 away. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. Center field. Merrill sizing this one up. Makes the grab. Runner tagging and heading for home. He'll score on the sac fly, and they take the lead in the 7th.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Machado throws to first in time. That's the inning. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 8th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 5, Padres 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Ian Hamilton. He's been so good against lefties.
Hamilton.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jackson Merrill.
The center fielder, number 3. Jackson
The pitch.
Merrill.
Popped in the air, left field. Dominguez drifts towards it, calls it in, and there's one away.
The first baseman, number 4.
Luis Arias, the next up for the Padres. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. And we have a tie ball game. It's 5-5. Chris, we knew this moment was coming for him soon.
Yep, and it finally came. We knew it was only a matter of time before he's going to connect with one just like that. Just too good of a hitter at the plate. Sometimes too much velocity will cause a pitcher to throw through the sink, and that means that there's more four-seam action than there is sink, and that can turn into a really good pitch to hit. Well, we saw it right there. Didn't miss a stitch on that baseball. He's got himself a home run.
So with 1 down, it'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Little chopper rolls foul.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
1 down, base is empty. Hit in the air, left field. Settles under this one. Makes the grab for the 2nd out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Here's Manny Machado. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. And Manny gets a piece. And now the 0-1. And there's a foul ball. That misses the zone. 1-2 to count. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touchdown for a hit. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second. Pulls him off the bag.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there. Now the go-ahead runs in scoring position, so big opportunity for them to jump ahead late.
Substitution now at second base. Pinch running here. Tyler Freeman. Go-ahead run on base. Gavin Sheets, the next up for the Padres.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Out of here, a home run off the foul pole. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and now they're out in front. It's 7-5.
Off the bat, it looked like it had plenty of distance, but there was just no telling if it was going to stay fair. I mean, he really hooked that thing down the right field line, but good thing that big pole was there to let us know. Could have very easily just been a long strike if he hit it out front any more than he did.
That one to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and it's 7-5. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Now into the ball game on defense, Tyler Freeman. He's the new third baseman. A new arm into the game, the righty, Jeremiah Estrada.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to
Estrada.
come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Myers leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Activity in the bullpen. Jason Adam, the closer of the staff, is throwing. Marinaccio getting loose as well. And the right-hander deals. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Pretty much textbook pitching for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice.
Popped up on his way over. Corrals it. Out. Number 2. The Yankees looking to rally.
The catcher.
Here's the Yankees. Catcher and pinch hitter coming on. Austin Wells looking for a 2-out spark with the bases empty.
Well.
There's the strike. The Padres trying to protect a 2-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. That's outside. Yeah, the count 1-2.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
Wouldn't chase that time. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And another ball.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. And they're down 7-5. Staying in the game on defense, Austin Wells. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Luke Weaver will take over here. This is his 3rd time out this year. And now it is JT Realmuto. The pitch.
The catcher.
Swing and a ball hammered left field. Way back there. Back gone. So he goes yard to left. His 4th home run of the season. And they tack one on the board. It's 8-5. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Hayes, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Left field, way back there. That one's back. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing, and they add to the lead. It's 9-5. That's their 5th homer of the game.
Man, they're all getting into the action. It's starting to feel like a home run derby up here. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Bogarts stands in now and watches strike 1. Next pitch is outside. And here it comes. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Next offering is in for a strike.
0-2.
2 runs across in the inning here at the top of the ninth. Swings through it for the K. Had him out front for strike 3.
Well, that's a curveball that people like to describe as a hammer or Uncle Charlie, and you can see why. It's not a looping slow curve. He throws it hard, and it gets plenty of bite on the end.
The rise in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike.
1 strike.
Next pitch misses way outside. Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in, and he's got his second double of the game. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Fernando Tatis Jr. Swing and a ball lifted in the air left field. Pretty well struck. Dominguez ranging back, and forget it. A 2-run homer, their 3rd home run of the inning, and they add to their lead. It's 11-5. Singy, he's been waiting for this moment to finally come.
Well, we knew it would come eventually, and I wouldn't be shocked to see him go on a nice little run at the plate, hitting some balls out of the ballpark. He's got that monkey off his back. Man, he just barely got that one out of here, and you gotta love the effort and left to try and bring it back. He had a good shot at it, just couldn't quite pull it off. It would have been a stunner if he did.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. Hit weakly on the ground. Cabrera to first, and that's the 3rd out. Back in New York, all set for the bottom of the ninth. Here's the left fielder, Jason Dominguez. Estrada back to work. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
All over that one right there. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Cody Bellinger.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. Estrada, 6'1" righty, 185 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2017.
That's the ball.
Misses inside.
1-1.
And the count even 1-1.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
Just missed. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Freeman makes the play. Runner tagging from first. Now he changes his mind and heads back to first without a throw. Man at first, and stepping in for the Yankees, Oswaldo Cabrera. Out towards left center. Hayes has it sized up. And there's 2 away. The tag, and that's the ball game.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum, but at home you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
11-5, your